I thought I was going to sleep and I booked one of these sleeping car, and it was not a restful sleep. I think the suspension or something is very old, making a lot of banging noise, and you think it's earthquake almost all the time. Like you get some breaks, but otherwise it's shaking, it's making loud noises. And I thought maybe the whole train is like that, so I'm not unhappy. But when I was about to get out, as a gypsy kid, when I was about to get out and I'm looking at the next one, the next train car is a more recent one, and I see the seats are better, everything is like built maybe a couple of years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I don't know, but I see everything is more comfortable looking. And I'm surprised this is not an electric engine. That's new to me. I grew up with all electric engines, and actually the first one I saw, it was the steam one. So I was very young, like I was a kid, and the steam one were still going around. Then they introduced some diesel ones, more powerful, and then I think in the 80s they started to install, maybe 80s, let's say 70s, 80 something, yeah, around 80s they started installing this high voltage line. And I was very excited because I was all about electrical circuits, and for me it was a big thing to see how they run wires and how they install poles and stuff. Oh, actually this one has an electric one. Yeah, so, but I don't know why they have the one at the back, which is diesel. So I'm trying to use the first class, but the first class is occupied by gypsies. It's a family of gypsies, and with the kids that are playing around. And I don't mind to spend some time on the second class. That they call it like a first class, where you pay more, and it used to be for like a teachers, business people who could afford to pay a little bit more. And I rarely used the first class when I was younger, because we came from a kind of average family. Was not super poor but not rich, and I use second class, waiting room. This is second class train car. The sleeping car was a first class, and now I get the shock, the Romanian shock. I saw abandoned buildings, bridges that are not being painted for so many years. This is okay here. It's like I'm glad that there's no garbage on the ground like it used to be. And yeah, this is very old. It's like since I was a kid, old train station. Yeah, they added a couple of things like a clock and like some cameras and some maybe newer lights, kind of. But everything is old. And my wish of using the first class, I thought I'm getting heat or some warmth for the hour I'm going to wait around here. Like it vanished. Like I said, family of gypsies, kids playing around. The seats are all plastic, and of course plastic and cold and broken. I see holes in it. Like not maintained, nothing maintained. Yeah, it's an old gypsy woman with kids. That's a classic sight. See, they have babies and yeah, it's oh, that used to be a hole where some places, because they did not have a heat or heating system, you see a fan or some sort of a exhaust for smoke or something. Anyway, so yeah, I have to navigate through this country again, and a bit I'm not used to it. I haven't been here 20 years, and I thought things changed. According to my parents, things were changing and stuff was getting better, maybe. But I have to, and no choice. I have to change my mindset. I have to think, okay, I'm on a fun trip to discover something in Europe, old stuff, and to pretend that I don't know stuff and say, wow, it's so cool here. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can have mind power for that. Let you go. Bye bye.